How you guys doing? How's everyone going? Great, great, great. So, I'm a candidate attorney. If any of y'all want to know, don't ask me for help. Not yet, okay? So I'm in my first year working, real life. It sucks sometimes because you don't have holiday. I'm working till the 23rd of December, I don't understand. But anyways, so there's two first-year candidate attorneys, right? Me and my colleague. And in the beginning of the year, we met each other. And I was like, cool, how you doing, dude? And we just spoke and we like, after 2 years, obviously your dream is to be kept at the law firm that you started at, right? So it's not a big schlep of trying to find a new job and all that nonsense, right? And then we just carried on, and in my heart, I'm like, I know I can work hard. So I got this, don't worry. 2 years, it's enough for me to show them what's going on, right? Then, halfway in the year, this boy, he's a man actually, comes to me and he's like, so I've been having a few chats with the directors, and I'm like, no, that's not it. They're like, what's happening? So he's like, no, he's speaking to them about possibly staying on at the firm. So in my heart, I'm like, Lord, I've been working, so let's just get it straight. But then, a couple weeks ago, I get told that this guy is getting a promotion. Yay! And I'm like, this is great! Wow, no. And I'm like, okay, but I don't understand because we started together. It's supposed to be 2 years, and how is he getting technically a promotion in his second year already, right? So y'all can imagine I was furious. On the outside, I'm like, that's great. And then I called my mom and just cried. And I was like, I don't understand, right? And I became so jealous towards this guy. And in my head, I'm like, no, but I'm better. And I know the Lord knows that I did work. Right? And I just kept thinking is he better than me? And my heart started making up stories about how unfair this is. Right? Then I come to church, and Mark and Michael and the Lord is promotable life. And I'm like, no, we don't get promotions for Madison. I don't, that's not it. So I'm like, Lord, have you ever gone to church and you feel like God's speaking to you? But usually it's subtle. The Lord wasn't subtle this time. And I'm like, wow, okay. So we've been looking through the story of Joseph. And in the beginning, we see the brothers, right? Joseph has this dream. And it says that basically his brothers are one day going to bow down to him. And his brothers are like, no. Get it you're the youngest, leave us alone. And it says actually in Genesis 37 verse 11 that they became jealous of Joseph. Go on a little bit, and they're in a field, and Joseph's walking, and one of them's like, guys, let's just kill him. We don't need to bow down to him. All that's nonsense. Let's just kill him. Then they thought, let's be a bit nice, so they rather just threw him in a hole, and then they sold him as a slave, right? And they were like, cool, done. Right. Now let me tell you, they didn't just throw him in a hole and sell him as a slave because they admired the dreams that God had for him, or they were so proud of him that God was going to make him someone that people could look up to, right? Imagine me telling Josh and Jerry guys, I'm so proud of you and the way that God is using you in the youth. Now I'm going to put you in a hole. That's not it, right? That's not how it works. So the title of my preach today is The Deception of a Jealous Heart. Right, deception of a jealous heart. So while I was reading over this story, God really grabbed my heart at the attitude and the thinking of the brothers of Joseph. Right? We are all humans, and we so easily become jealous of other people's success stories or other people's plans, the plans that God has for other people and the promotions they get, right? And what actually happens to our heart is we turn cold to the God glory and the God working in other people's lives. We see people who get promotions at work, and we immediately start thinking, no, but I worked harder. Or no. They know the boss. That's why. They know the boss. Or we see people on Instagram and we're like, Lord, why do they have a G-Wagon? I can also get one, right? That's in my story too, right, God? And God's actually saying no, right? In James 3 verse 16, it says, for where there is envy and selfish ambition, there will be disorder and every evil practice. There will be disorder and every evil practice. The Bible is warning us that when we have jealousy in our hearts, the devil's going to thrive. He sees it. He's like, this is my moment to shine. Let's go, right? And he starts telling you lies. And he starts telling you, no, this is what's happening. And you twist and you turn. And what happens is we walk away from God's plans. We decide to make our own plans, go away from God's desires. Just like Joseph's brothers, they started feeling in their hearts, oh, no, but Joseph wants to be better than us. That's why he's telling us those stories. Or, no, Joseph thinks he has this authority when he doesn't. So they were starting to believe these lies because they became jealous, and their heart were deceiving them into doing these things of basically selling their brother. And just like me, when I heard my friend, he is my friend, getting a promotion, I was like, no, I'm better. That's unfair. That's not how it works, right? So with the next verse we're going to look at is Philippians 4, verse 19. And this says, and my God will meet all your needs. Can we all say that? All your needs. No, guys. All your needs. Let's go. Yes. According to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus. We don't need to be jealous of other people's lives, of other people's successes. Good. God knows your needs. God has a plan for your life that's specific to your life, right? We need to stop trying to make plans and get ahead of other people and rather focus on stepping into the story that God has for us. Stepping into those plans, because it's a perfect plan. It says His plans are good, perfect, and pleasing. That's not just random talk. It's specific for your life. And I want to encourage you in that. We are a jealous people, and like we said, the devil thrives on that, right? And he starts to make us deceived. But I want you to know that God knows your needs, and He has a plan. Don't think that it's just all wishy-washy, just rolling with it. God has a plan for your life. And just in ending, can I challenge us all on one thing tonight? Can I challenge you to guard your heart? When we become jealous, it's like a rolling ball. It's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Guard your heart. Find things in your life where you're prone to become jealous, or you're prone to, just areas in your life, and give that to God. Say, God, please can I give that to you? Can you meet my needs? Can you help me let go of my jealousy? And watch how God can change your attitude, change the way you do things. And in that, you can start to encourage other people in their good and pleasing plans that they have over their life.